So guys, here is my living room as it sits right now. So I'm going to take you through, show you a few changes that I have done, but this is the actual overview of what I have changed up in my living room. And I will insert a couple photos of what it looked like before, and then I kind of will go through, didn't do much, but did change this accent wall. And yeah, made it look a lot different, and I'm quite pleased with how it came together. I've been wanting to do obviously more with this accent wall that you see here where the TV is, but I'll go into more details. And then we did change the two chairs up and reversed them. So I'm gonna go through the few things I did, and hopefully you enjoy the video, guys. Let's get started. The main thing that I did in this room was actually had Derek install and put up a brand new TV. So I bought this a couple months ago. It's a 50-inch Samsung. This is a smart TV, so I'm excited because I've wanted to get a smart TV for a long time. So we got a really great deal on this. I knew the guy at, we purchased it at Visions here in Canada, and it's a 1080, and long story short, it has YouTube on there, so I do watch some YouTube videos, which is really cool. We get Crave TV and Netflix and the satellite TV. So I have it on the aquarium channel, which I think is pretty cool. I've turned down the music so you can hear my voice. There you go. And so we got originally the wall just had our wedding photo that is right there. So that's all that was in the middle of the wall, nothing else. So I really felt after almost 5 years we need to up this living room and make it more enjoyable and more inviting, because what I want is, sometimes I watch recipe videos on YouTube, and from the kitchen, you know, I can see that, and it's great because from all aspects of my kitchen I can actually see the TV. So it's great because normally we would be downstairs watching TV, and Derek's always down there watching sports. What's great about this now is if he's home, we're home together, we're actually seeing each other more at home. I know it sounds crazy, but it's been really great to have him upstairs, and I feel like I actually see Derek a lot more, so he can watch his sports and whatnot. And then if we have people over, we can watch TV here, and we don't necessarily have to go downstairs. We do have a bigger TV downstairs, but this is just fantastic. To be able to have this. So I really wanted this. We painted it a different color than the rest of the other walls, and I'll show you that in a minute. But I just really wanted a really nice accent wall, and eventually we want to add some type of fireplace in there. Excuse my finger in the picture, but you know, a wall mount or something in that corner is what I want. You see that there's not really a lot of space between that and where, I'll just show you over here, where we've now placed the chaise. So right in that spot is where we want to put kind of a fireplace. Let me get it back in focus for you guys. But as you can see, a console table thing, something like that, just it doesn't fit really good here because we do have, I'll just show you, we do have a sectional here, so it does take quite a bit of room, as you can see. I love this sectional, it's very comfortable. So I kind of had to come up with an idea, talked with Derek about what would work really good in this space. So we both decided, why not just get one of these floating shelves? You can get them at IKEA, Walmart. Walmart's limited in what they have for sizes. And IKEA, we don't have an IKEA where we live. So Home Depot was where I went and got this this is a 48-inch espresso. I call it a floating shelf. I don't really know what the name is. And I think it retails for $29. So that works perfect. I already had the high def receiver from years ago. I was using it in the one room downstairs, but this works great. I didn't even have to buy the receiver. I already had it. So the TV, the only thing new here is the TV, the shelf, and that little, I'll show you a close-up. I'll get that out and just show you the little close-up of the decor, what I have on the shelf here shortly. But the shelf, the TV, and then that little container basket thing I got at Walmart, and I'll talk about that in a moment, and that's where I house my remote controls. But I love how it has come together. And then we ended up moving one of our wedding photos, which I absolutely love, on the left side of the TV. And then this picture here was, we purchased that when we went to Hawaii. I think it's been 6 or 7 years now. And Derek wanted to put it in his man den, as I call it, but he didn't end up incorporating it. And instead it's been sitting in the closet, and he went to Walmart and got a frame and put it there. And I just think this looks so much better, guys. I absolutely, am in love with this wall. And who wants to see unsightly cords? I hate cords. So this here, and I'll show you a close-up of that as well. Actually, my massage therapist, this style I got from Home Depot, and it was $17, and I can't remember the size of it, but it actually sticks to the wall and is paintable. And it was my friend Taya, thanks Taya, who originally told me about these cord cover things. And I had purchased a larger, wider one for downstairs for our waterfall from Best Buy. That was around $30, and that screws into the wall. These ones though, there's different sizes and a few different widths. It was only $17, a lot skinnier. And I thought, and it sticks to the wall, and it's also paintable. So what Derek did is he installed the TV, we got the bracket to hang on the wall, and then he painted the cord cover thing, and now all the cords are nicely contained, and it just makes a huge world of difference. If you're like me, you hate looking at cords. I hate that. I just think it looks ugly, and this just makes such a huge difference. So that in essence is what we did in the living room for the accent wall. So now I'm going to just show you what we did with the chairs, and then a close-up of the little shelf decor that I did. Guys, I'm so sorry. This is as bright as I can get to this corner part of my living room. I'm sorry, it's bright in here, but it's just not coming through. So in essence, what we did here is we had this chaise was here, and this chair was there. So we had everything set up, and then as we had the TV we're watching, Derek thought, well, why don't we move, because this chair actually reclines, and it's super comfy, and we hardly ever, no one sits on that. It's like a decoration. To be perfectly honest, it's almost not useless. Yeah, let's say it's useless. It's just a decor piece in essence, but we get more use out of the recliner when it's in direct access to the TV there. So why not move it around? And I actually really love how this has come together now. So that's the only furniture we moved around, were these two pieces, and I love it. I think it looks great. And so when you're looking at from here, you kind of see, and then I pan into the living room here with Apollo. See, it's bright, but it's just coming in weird. But that's all we basically did in that corner. Again, the shelf is from Home Depot, and I already had actually the leaves, this little green ball, and then the Home Sweet Home sign, and the little succulent. So I already had those pieces because what I wanted to keep this specific shelf very minimal, and I didn't want too much. I knew I wanted to incorporate some greenery in there, which I did, and I just decided to shop what I already had in storage, and I actually really love how it looks. So the only thing I bought for this shelf was I wanted to house my actual remote controls. Aren't they unsightly? So this little basket thing I got from Walmart, I think it was like $7 or $8, and it folds down and collapses, and it has little compartments, so it's actually a really cute little container, basket, whatever, and they have a few different sizes, but this works perfect. Here's a close-up. So as you can see, it's a cloth type of container there, and I've put my little leaves. I actually got those little leaves from Michael's last year, and it was only a couple dollars. And then it houses, one is the remote for the satellite and the other is for the TV itself, but it's all nice and neat and tidy. And this greenery ball I already had. I got that actually at Dollarama for $2. I have seen similar ones, I kid you not, at Michael's, love Michael's, for like $10. So you can't beat $2. And I had an extra one because I didn't need it in a different space and just thought it would look really, really sweet home sign. I believe I got that at Winners last year for like $5. A few different spots in my home. I wasn't using it, so I really think it's cute here. And then what about my little baby? My baby succulent there. I had that downstairs in my bookshelf, or my ladder shelf, pardon me, in my filming / guest room. It was kind of hidden behind a frame. You couldn't really see it, and I love plants and greenery, and it's just, I think I got it for like $5 or something. I got it pretty inexpensive with the coupon, and I just love how it looks on the shelf. There's an updated living room tour of some changes that I did in my home. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I'm so glad to be back filming and doing this, doing some decor for you guys. Let me know if you really enjoyed it and what your favorite part of the change in my living room was. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.